Good Wednesday morning. What a gorgeous shot of downtown on this beautiful Earth Day. I don't think we could have asked for a nicer Earth Day. We are celebrating in studio this morning, joined by Golden Valley Sustainability Specialist Ethan Kerberg. Ethan, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
I am curious, what is a sustainability specialist? I have ideas, but it sounds like an interesting job.
Question. Yes, it's a wonderful job. Anything from recycling to energy efficiency to working on climate change to making seed bombs.
Awesome. We're going to get to this in just a second. I'm
Yeah.
very fascinated by this.
Yeah.
Why is it so important for people to get involved on Earth Day?
Absolutely. Well, this is the 56th annual Earth Day that we're celebrating. It started back in 1970, and ever since then people have been getting involved, and because of that we have the Environmental Protection Agency that was made in 1970, as well as the Clean Air Act, and later the Clean Water Act, and now it's a great day for people to get outside, enjoy this beautiful planet we have, and get involved in the community.
Yeah, and there's so many events. We've talked about a lot here on Sunrise of things going on in different communities. Golden Valley doing anything specific for Earth Day today?
We've got staff around Golden Valley that are going to be picking up trash around the community. I know there are different neighborhoods that are going to be getting involved as well. So I encourage you all to get outside. We also have some projects we're working on. We've got the Climate Equity Plan, trying to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. And we have the Haha Wakpadon Bassett Creek Street Reconstruction, where we're stabilizing the creek, reducing erosion, and planting native plants to restore it.
You guys are busy.
Why are those projects so important to help with the sustainability of our environment?
Absolutely. Well, with the creek, for example, we have a ton of invasive species and erosion along the creek. And so by removing invasive species, replanting native plants, it improves water quality, it can reduce flooding, and improve community resilience.
Well, as your neighbor here in Golden Valley, we thank you for
Yes.
all the things you
We
do
appreciate
to
it.
make our Earth better. Let's talk about earth bombs. This looks like something I feel like adults would love. If you got little ones at home, they could also have some fun making some of these seed bombs. I
Yes,
call them
seed-
earth bombs.
Hey, whatever
Seed
works.
bombs.
Seed bombs for
Seed
the
bombs
Earth.
for
Yes.
the Earth.
Yes, it's a wonderful activity for anyone of any age. You can do it in a group, by yourself. So to get started, you're going to want to gather some ingredients. We've got different materials. So you can use some compost or potting soil. You just need something with nutrients to get the seeds started.
Okay.
And then you're going to want to get some clay. And if you can't find clay or clay pellets, you can make your own clay at home using flour and water. You just need it as kind of a binding agent to hold it all together. So you're going to want to take equal parts soil. We can grab a cup here. Equal parts soil. And then you're going to want to pinch off some clay and break it into smaller pieces, because it'll make it a little bit easier to work with.
Okay.
Where do you get like clay? I mean, you can buy clay at like the art store, but I'm assuming there's chemicals or something in clay that you buy.
So this is all natural clay. You can also find clay, sometimes you can buy kitty litter, that's clay only. You can buy clay powder. You can find
Interesting.
clay
Mix it
out
with
in
water.
your yard.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Which is why if you can't find it, flour and water is a great way to work it
But
together.
it seems like there's clay everywhere. You need
Yes.
to
Yeah.
find clay.
Yes.
Just open your eyes.
So once you have that all together, you're going to pour some water in. This
Okay.
will kind of help break it apart. And
where it
from
gets
here,
messy.
this is where it gets a little bit messy. It's still pretty simple, and you're going to just start working it together.
I kind of, you know what?
Jason,
Yeah?
get your hands
Yeah,
dirty.
let's do
Go,
it.
dig in.
Roll up the
For
sleeves a little bit. Dig in for Earth. So
Digging
just,
for Earth. Captain Planet would be proud.
Oh, that's so cold and wet. Oh my goodness. Oh, I
The
don't know
kid
why.
inside you is loving this.
Why did I volunteer for this? Okay, so just kind of mix it together.
Yes, and after a while, you'll have what we have sitting over there ready, since this can take quite a few minutes to get it
I
all
could see that.
combined together.
Yes. Okay.
And so once that's all mixed up,
Keep going.
we're going to take,
Okay. Well, yeah. Just stand here on the
You can
side.
keep working
and,
on
you
it.
guys-
Keep working on that. This is the final product.
this is what the final product will look like. It's well mixed together. This is clay and compost together.
And we added the seeds already to that mixture?
Not quite yet, so we're going
not
to do
yet.
this in a second.
Oh, I see.
We're going to pinch off
Skipped a step.
a little corner of it, and we're going to flatten it into kind of a bowl shape.
Okay, I'm going to join
You're
you.
going to help me out here.
Yes, for Earth.
And we're going to take a pinch of seeds and throw it right in the middle there.
These look like you could eat. They're like cookie dough balls. Why am I thinking that?
Don't eat one.
Well, you could. I'm
Don't
sure
do
it's
it,
fine.
Alicia.
It's made from the earth.
So
All right,
grab
a little
pinch of
seeds.
and then you'll close it up and roll it into a ball. And then you'll want to set it somewhere that has some good air circulation so it can dry.
Wow.
So we've already got a few made over here.
This is amazing.
How's it
I got a
going?
leak.
This is the weirdest care in the kitchen I've ever done.
That's amazing. You can make a ton with these.
Absolutely, yeah.
Get your kids busy. And then so do you let them dry out or do you just throw them around the yard? You have to bury them?
Yeah, I would recommend letting them dry out. So I made a few last night. You can tell they're already pretty hard.
Oh.
And so the idea there is that once they're dried, you can toss them into a bare spot in your yard, give them to friends and neighbors. And they can toss them wherever. And then nature will decide when it's ready for the seeds to grow, because
Nature will tell
as
you.
rain falls, it'll kind of break apart the clay and the soil, and the seeds will start to sprout.
So what kind of seeds do you recommend? Like you go to your local store, you're like, I just need like a mix of wildflowers?
Yeah,
or-
you can check your local seed store. You can order some online. Here we have a woodland mix that actually includes kind of some sedges and grasses as well as wildflowers. So I recommend checking the DNR website or the U of M. They have great lists of native plants that you can pick from.
My
All right.
goodness, you can make a ton of these.
Ethan, what do you think of my ball?
That's looking good.
Okay.
Wow.
Nice. Well done.
I have never gotten this messy on air. Look at this. Yeah. This
This
really
is
cool.
what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, eventually what it
We're working on it.
It was getting there. I promise
It's
you it was
getting
getting there.
there.
I wanted to talk to you about native plants.
Yes.
How important are native plants to our environment? What do they do? How do they help?
Yes, they are so much better than some of the grasses that we have. So like Kentucky bluegrass that I'm sure a lot of us have in our yards, their root systems only go a few inches deep, whereas some of these native plants that we'll establish can have root systems at least 5 feet deep, if not
Okay.
15 feet deep, which
Wow.
means they're a lot more resistant to drought. They'll absorb a lot more stormwater, and they're just a lot more hardy and resilient. They're adapted to this climate and this environment.
And with really nice days like we have today, my husband was like, I want to mow the grass. I'm like, wait, I'm a very big proponent of no mow May.
That's right, yes.
Why is that important?
Yes, well, a lot of pollinators will overwinter in leaves and grass in your yard, and until it's warm enough, then they don't wake up from that kind of hibernation. So you want to give them time to become active again. And
So your yard might look a little shaggy.
A little
so
bit.
neighbors,
A little bit.
Yeah.
chill out. I know there's like signs you can get too that
That's
you can
right.
put in your yard so people
So
aren't
people know
judgy.
and they don't get on your back for that.
If you have
Absolutely.
HOA, you know, sometimes
Yeah.
HOAs can get on you.
yes.
You know, no doubt
But you're
about that.
saving the planet.
What are some other ways that people can help out and get involved on this Earth Day? What would you suggest? What are some of your favorite things to do on Earth
Yes.
Day?
Well, I love any excuse to get outside. So walking around your neighborhood and picking up litter, I know, is a popular one. In terms of impact that you can have, I highly recommend people do like an energy assessment of their home. You can save energy on heating and cooling. You can start composting
Yeah.
in your backyard with food scraps or other compostable items. But really just find a way to appreciate this beautiful planet we've got.
We only have
So
one.
good. That's true on this universe. I don't know why I keep saying that.
You keep
The
saying that
multiverse.
as if you know something
I'm
about the
just
multiverse.
saying.
Okay, if you say so.
I'm just saying.
If people want to know or
Exact
instructions
recipe,
on
yeah.
how to make this, is there a website they can go to?
There are plenty of examples online. You just search how to make a seed bomb and you can find lists of ingredients and step-by-step instructions.
Okay.
This is great. I can like see school groups doing this. I love that.
Absolutely.
Do you have a website folks can go to for the city of Golden Valley?
Yes, I would recommend checking out our environmental resources page. We've got a list of projects that we're working on there, as well as an email newsletter you can sign up for more updates. And Hennepin County has a really great Earth Day, Arbor Day website. You can go to check out different events going on in the community.
I love that. I'm sure it's going to be so busy today with how nice it is.
It is
Yeah.
beautiful.
I feel like people here in Minnesota, ever since I moved here, it's so green and lush and pretty, and people tend to pick up their garbage and take care of the environment here. I don't know, maybe it's me being raised in Florida, which is basically the Australia of America. We just kind of dump our garbage there. But I just feel like people here in Minnesota have such a sustainable mindset. They want to take care of our environment, and they appreciate how green it is here. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely, yeah. Especially in Golden Valley, I know a lot of people are very interested in getting involved, volunteering, learning about the different projects going on. So what better day than today to start?
For folks who want a job like yours and love the planet, sustainability specialist, how do you, like, what schooling is that? Did you have to, what was your, like, major?
Absolutely, yeah. I did political science and environmental studies, so kind of that overlap between government and sustainability, and did AmeriCorps for a year volunteering. So.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for the time
thank
and
you so
stopping by
much.
the studios. These are really fun. I've been making like this as we've been talking, so that's how easy it is.
Just casually, just
Just
chatting
casually
and
made, like,
interviewing and making them.
10 of these. Thank
should-
you so much.
Are we allowed to throw those in the care backyard?
We should.
See
We're
what happens?
saving the
Take some to
planet.
go.
Yeah, why not? That's our
Thank you so
excuse.
much, Ethan.
Yes,
we
thank you so much
appreciate
for
the
having
time.
me.
Again, we'll have more details posted at care11.com. Jason's got to,
I'm gonna wash my hands.
or keep it. It's Earth Day.
Yeah, you know what? This is for the planet. I did it for you, Earth. Mother Earth.
That's a wrap, everybody. We'll see ya.